My name is Chris, Set It Off Jones. I'm originally from Aliceville, Alabama. A lot of y'all might not know where that's at because it's a small town. You know, my town's so small, the police and the garbage man the same person, you feel me? But we real people down there, you know what I mean? I came up here to do a show at the Atlanta Comedy Club, but before I go tonight, I decided to drop the truth on y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but I can't count more than 500 people that's out here right now. But I know it's more than 500,000 people in this city right now that's black that should be here. But for some reason, they think the birthday bash and all these other parties been going on are more important than our heritage. I don't really believe that. I think I'm here because I used to say that I'm working for the Lord. Now I got to say that I'm working for the Spirit, because our perception of the Lord is a little different right now. Clap your hands if you know how to read. Clap your hands. I see we got some kids out here. I ain't know if they know what we know, but I'm finna see right now. The good thing about reading is that I had a chance to read the Bible. And everybody out here, I think, probably read the Bible. Some of y'all don't mess with it now, but I know some of y'all read it. When I read the Bible, it got one part in there. It said that it was talking about the man Jesus. And it said that Jesus had skin of bronze and hair of wool. And I said, well, that sounds like a black man. Am I right or wrong? That's right. I know I'm right. But can somebody tell me why every church, and we got the kids out here, they need to hear this too. It seems like every church, every black church in the United States of America got a picture of a white Jesus in there. You know? Now, the real people know the color of Jesus don't matter. But if the color of Jesus really didn't matter, we would have had a black one up by now. We can't even get the black Jesus up for Juneteenth weekend. I think they had the white Jesus up a good 300-400 years, you know. I ain't gonna really make a big fuss about it, but it seemed like somebody is playing with our history. I'm glad that we on Morris Brown College right now, because Morris Brown is an HBCU named after a black person. I did not know that most HBCUs aren't even named after black people. I did not know that. When I heard Historic Black College University, and I thought of Morehouse, I thought that was a black man, but it's not. Then I thought about Spelman. I said, well, that's a black college for the female. I know that's a black woman. Spelman ain't no black woman. I heard that's Rockefeller white. Then I started looking like, well, what colleges are named after black people? I only got 5. I got Bethune-Cookman, Morris Brown, Langston, I think Allen University, maybe another one. But the point I'm trying to make to y'all is, if we ain't in control of the name of the school, then we might not be in control of the curriculum. And if we ain't in control of the curriculum, somebody might be playing a game with us on our own history. You feel what I'm saying? Now I love when I see the fraternities and the sororities. Shout out to the Greeks. I like when they say shout out to the Greeks, because I learned about the Greeks. And I found out that the Greeks got their information from the Egyptians, aka the Africans, aka the people of Kemet and Cush. That's a whole big thing. Now the real people in here know the original Greeks were black, but that's going back to the Minoan culture. Now that we on this university, the Greek that y'all under is Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, all of those people. That ain't us. We melanated people, we spiritual people, we've been on this earth longer than Europeans themselves. So I think that we owe it to the kids to tell them who it is, you know. I went to church today, but I had to stop going to church because it got too expensive, you know. I gotta watch church at home now on TV. But when I watch church at home on TV, the best part is when they say, put your money in the collection plate. I put my $20 on the cable box. Soon as the program go off, I take my money off. And I feel like I'm blessed. But it's one more thing now. I got to get ready to go because I got a show. But it's one more part of church. And this is my reason for telling y'all that we spiritual. We spiritual people. We're though without religion. We are spiritual. And church got some symbolic stuff, you know. I used to be the first one to be like, you better not talk about that white Jesus, till I had to really pay attention. Do y'all know we ain't even got a black Jesus on TV? Only time they gave us a black Jesus on TV is that episode of Good Times, and Thelma called him Ned the Wino. I said, y'all is tripping with us right now. All the way down to the church though, the church got this thing called communion. And when you got communion, you got the blood of Jesus, which is symbolized by the grape juice and the wine. And I can see how the grape juice can symbolize the blood of Jesus. Then you got what's called the flesh. What's the flesh at y'all church? A damn cracker. You see what I'm trying to tell you? Give me a graham cracker. That's the color of my flesh. But I see y'all, I feel like I might be getting to y'all a little bit, but my name is Chris Set It Off Jones. I got a lot of more jokes for y'all, but I am glad that all of us are here today because it's going down in history. And shout out to Fannie Lou Hamer. I was happy when I heard her name because Fannie Lou Hamer is a part of this history too. For those of y'all that don't know, she used to work for a guy named T.R.M. Howard, Theodore Roosevelt Howard. He's from Mississippi. He's the first guy to start a hospital in Mount Bayou, you feel me? But Fannie Lou Hamer's not the only person that worked for him. Medgar Evers used to work for Theodore Roosevelt Howard too, you feel me? So I think that we owe it to him to find out who he is. T.R.M. Howard worked with one more man. I'm about to get ready to leave because I don't want to be long-winded. T.R.M. Howard worked with a man named E.D. Nixon. A lot of y'all heard that Martin Luther King started the bus boycott. I'm from Alabama. The person who started the bus boycott name was E.D. Nixon. We got a lot of discrepancies in our history, and I think we need to keep it real with each other. Now, some of y'all think Rosa Parks was the first one to stand up on the bus, but it was a woman named Claudette Colvin. But the discrepancy come in when people say that they didn't pick Claudette Colvin because Rosa Parks was light-skinned and Claudette was dark-skinned. I don't want us to go into colorism, so I'm going to tell you what it was. Claudette was only 15 years old. Rosa Parks worked for E.D. Nixon. E.D. Nixon was a very important man. He worked for the Pullman Porters with A. Philip Randolph going all the way back to the 1920s, so he's very skilled in his work. But when E.D. Nixon heard what happened to Rosa Parks, he jumped on the phone, called all the other black people like we do. He called to Atlanta. And I heard that he called Martin Luther King and he asked him to come down to Alabama with the other preachers. And Martin Luther King said, give me a second, let me think about it. Then E.D. Nixon jumped on the phone and called Joseph E. Lowry and he called Ralph David Abernathy. And they went and got Martin Luther King and came down to Alabama. So let it be known, the person that started the bus boycott was E.D. Nixon. This ain't to take away from nothing, but we got to have a real account on history and hold each other accountable, you feel me? I'm only telling y'all because that's my granddaddy friend, but I'm a comedian now. I grew up to be a good comedian. I came out the country. I'm about to get ready to go do a show. I feel like it's my job and my homie Cassius Creflo to speak to us about the truth. I know y'all know a lot of famous comedians, but a lot of them famous comedians ain't out here. It's like they ain't messing with us. I'm out here for the kids and I'm out here for the people. I had to go AWOL for the military because they was going against black people, you feel me? I said I'd rather fight with my people than against them, but that's my time. I hope I went too long with it. I hope I gave everybody something that they could get. But my name is Chris Set It Off Jones. That's my time. Thank y'all for coming. Keep clapping for your host, Mr. Cassius Creflo.